Hey, I wanted to talk to you guys today about YouTube ad placements and exclusion lists. Now, if you've ran YouTube campaigns before, you've probably run into the fact that most of your ads are running on children's channels and are being watched by kids. Now, kids have no interest in your products. They're not going to buy your products or become leads for your services. So this is a huge waste of money. As you can see, here's a campaign. I pulled the dates over a couple of months. And to see, just so you know, if you don't know, if you're running a YouTube's ad campaign, you're like, oh, I want to see the videos that my ads are running on, just log into your account, click on content, or click into the campaign content where ads showed, and it'll show you all of the placements where your ads showed up. And as you can see in this case, this is like all virtually, with the exception to the rule is that it's not a children's channel, basically. There's a couple here that aren't, but most of them, clearly are. Coco Melon, Gracie's Corner, a lot of these different children's channels taking up thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of the 200,000 total impressions served. I would probably say 95% of those impressions are running on kids' channel, which is also going to throw off all of your other metrics because you're going to have a really low cost per view, especially if the kid doesn't know how to skip the ad, and things like that. So yeah, how do we mitigate your ads from showing on children's channel? Well, there's a couple different ways. Obviously, in the settings, you can choose different topics, but sometimes that throttles the campaign too much if you try and only select, like news or sports. And many times topics may not seem like they would have children's channel included in them, but they do. This campaign had no parameters put on it. And so if you just book a YouTube campaign, this is probably what yours is going to look like, which is just going to be all kids' channels. The other thing you can do is you can come in to where your ad showed and you can select placements individually and you can add them to a placement exclusion list. So you can either exclude them on the ad group or campaign level, or you can put them in a placement, a shared placement exclusion list under tools, placement exclusion lists, and you can add a list that you can apply to several different campaigns. As you can see, there's one here, children's channel. It has 2,200 placements. That is not even a drop in the bucket from how many children's channels there are. And as you can see, this exclusion list was applied to this campaign, and it is virtually not excluding anything. So there's a lot of children's channels out there. A tool that we're working on to combat this is an automatic exclusion list builder. So I got with my team and I told them, I'm like, hey guys, this is a problem that we have with campaigns. I want to scrape YouTube by keyword and then build a list that I can use as a shared placement exclusion list, based on the keywords. So I want a tool where we can, punch in kid, cartoons, children's, toddlers, learn to read, whatever it is, a bunch of different keywords, and then have it scrape YouTube and compile a list of videos and channels, populate that in a Google Sheet, and then apply that to a campaign. And we're at the point now where I'm looking for some people to help us beta test this on our campaigns and on theirs. So far, I was going to show you, we have a list made. We have about 14,000. This ran for a couple of days, and it put together 14,724 children's videos that meet our criteria. So it's just, again, kids, children's cartoons, and it compiles them all in here onto a Google Sheet, into a list, and then we can add that list to our YouTube campaign. So, if you just click on any one of these, it's going to open up, and it's going to be a kid's video. So here's a really good example. Mint Mobile probably doesn't want to target children. Mint probably doesn't want to target children, but their ad is running on top of Firefighter's Song for Kids, Fire Truck Song, Fire Truck's Rescue Team Kids Song. So Mint Mobile is paying for this ad, for their financial service to run on top of a kid's video. Kids aren't banking. They're not going to be, the kids watching this video aren't going to be banking anytime soon or doing anything with Mint Mobile. They don't have the ability to spend $15 a month. They have no idea what this is. So that was a completely wasted impression. Adobe Acrobat, another complete waste of ad spend in an impression targeting a child. Again, I know right now I'm watching this, but it's just because I selected it randomly. In any other case, a child would be watching this, because I don't know of any adults that would be watching firefighter songs for kids. And this again would be a wasted impression, and it's showing up in their report just like it did here, and they're probably not monitoring it, and they probably don't realize that it's there. So we'll skip that, and then this is the obviously the content that goes to. So this video is now, being that it was picked up because it has probably the word kids in it in the title or description, it's been picked up and added to our placement list, and that can be added to your campaign. Now what I'm going to do, or what I've wanted to do, is I'll drop the URL to this. I'm looking for people to sign up to beta test this with, so if you're interested, I'll leave this link in the description. I just shoot me your email. Shoot me your email. I'll send you this list of 14,724 negative placements to add to your campaigns, totally free, in exchange for, when our time comes to beta test this further, having the possibility of you joining us on that. Again, that would also be something I wouldn't charge for either. I'm just looking to solve this problem here as best we can, and looking for people to jump on board with us to get that problem solved as quickly as possible. So again, pop over here, drop in your email. I'll shoot you this list. You can add to your campaigns, and then we can beta test this tool together when the time comes and when we're at that point. I think we're about 60-70% of the way there. Again, we're gonna have it featured too, to where it'll do video and channels as well. The channels one isn't nearly as completed yet. We only have about 35 there, but about 14,700 videos. So yeah, hopefully this helps. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. I do try to respond to them. And if you like the video and you got value out of it, please subscribe. Thanks so much.